For more on this breaking story, we want to bring in retired Marine Corps Colonel and ABC News contributor Steve Ganyard. Steve, thanks for joining us this morning. And first and foremost, Steve, if these claims are true, that the North has a hydrogen bomb and can use it on the U.S., how concerning is this to you?
It's a big concern, Paula, because this is a step up in nuclear capability. In the past, they'd only demonstrated what we call a fission bomb, which is what the U.S. used in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Moving up to a thermonuclear device is a big step up. And as Ian said, looking at between 5 and 10 times more powerful than the previous test. So this is a big step up in capability. Very worrying when you put it together with those pictures of Kim Jong-un last night showing a miniaturized thermonuclear device.
So the president, as we've been saying, has promised fire and fury. But what options does he really have here?
Dan, other than a preemptive strike, which nobody wants to do because it could end up turning the whole peninsula into fire and causing millions of casualties. So one of the problems here is not being able to do military. So what do? You turn to some sort of economic sanction. As David said, we've had 3 discussions with the Prime Minister of Japan. So maybe there's some sort of economic sanctions that the UN will ramp up here. But right now, we have no other options besides economic sanctions and begin to think about what is a containment strategy for this new nuclear threat.
And we've been reporting all morning that South Korea is asking the U.S. to deploy its strongest strategic assets. Where do you see this all going, Steve? War, or are we going to have to live with a nuclear North Korea that could be proliferating and selling weapons to Iran and Syria?
Paul, I think what we heard out of the South Korean president today could be code for requesting the United States to reintroduce tactical nuclear weapons to the Korean Peninsula, U.S. tactical nuclear weapons. These would be airdropped weapons. It's a back to the future kind of Cold War capability that had been moved out of both Europe and out of South Korea back in the 90s. So it's back to a much tenser time, but I think it's going to be something where we're going to have to learn to live with a nuclear North Korea.
Thank you very much, Steve Ganyard, for your analysis on a busy Sunday morning. We really appreciate it. We want to remind everybody to tune in for a special edition of This Week later this morning. Martha Raddatz reporting live from Houston. She's going to have all the latest on the breaking news out of North Korea, as well as on the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. That's coming up later this morning on This Week, right here on ABC.
Hi, everyone. Michael Strahan here, and I want to thank you for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. Now, if you would like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, all you got to do is click on the right over here, okay, right there, to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thank you for watching.